Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Rs 15,400 crore worth of projects in Kolkata, including India's first underwater metro rail service. MDA2 spokesperson Paul Lingdo highlights government's achievement in last 1 year, says state is on the right track to become a $10 billion economy. Government conducts safety audit of all old buildings in the state, including heritage structures. 3 arrested in GNLA regrouping case, doors still open for talks with HNLC, says Meghalaya police. KHADC all set to showcase indigenous culture at Monolith Festival from March 7th to 9th. And now for the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated multiple connectivity projects worth 15,400 crore rupees in Kolkata, including India's first underwater metro rail service. The new metro line, called the Howrah Maidan Esplanade section, will be the country's first transportation tunnel beneath a major river. It passes beneath the river Hooghly, which separates Kolkata and Howrah cities on its east and west banks. The Howrah metro station, part of this new line, holds the distinction of being India's deepest metro station.
वहां मैंने भारत सरकार की अनेक विकास परियोजनाओं का शुभारंभ किया। आज एक साथ कोलकाता मेट्रो, पुणे मेट्रो, कोच्चि मेट्रो, आगरा मेट्रो और नमो भारत ट्रेन से जुड़े नए रूट्स का विस्तार हुआ है। देश के पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट को आधुनिक बनाना भारत सरकार की प्राथमिकता है। कोलकाता तो वो शहर है जिसकी मेट्रो को देखकर कितनी ही पीढ़ियां बड़ी हुई है। मैं बचपन में जब पहली बार कोलकाता आया तो एक आकर्षण था, जरा मैं मेट्रो देखूं।
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today laid the foundation stone for the revamp, redesigned and refurbishing of the State Central Library complex in the presence of Arts and Culture Minister Paul Lingdo. The laying of the foundation stone is part of 1-year anniversary celebration of the NPP-led MDA 2.0 government. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister assured that the government will provide additional funds for development of the premises of the State Central Library to provide a platform for the talented youth in the field of arts and culture to nurture and showcase their talent. Sangma also informed that they will come up with a movie theatre at the Ususutham Auditorium, adding that a total number of 30 movie theatres will be set up across the state to promote the local film industry.
But it also is the 6th anniversary for the MDA government as a whole, because it was exactly on March 6th, 2018 that the government in MDA 1 was sworn in and MDA 2 was a year back. But it has been a very, very long and very, very exciting, challenging journey, and we've seen many ups and many downs. But of course, looking back at these past 6 years, there are a lot of things that we are very happy to see that things have moved forward in the right direction in spite of the challenges.
MDA2 spokesperson Paul Lingdo today said that the government in the last 1 year has achieved major milestones which are worth acknowledging. Stating that the performance of the MDA2 government has been phenomenal, Lingdo referred to the budget presented by the Chief Minister and stated that the government has a very ambitious plan of action to achieve the target of making Meghalaya a $10 billion economy. He also spoke about the different initiatives brought in by the government, like the CM Elevate program, MGMP, several initiatives in the tourism department and others.
The performance of this MDA2 has been phenomenal. As you can see, from the budget presented by the Chief Minister, we have a very ambitious program of action, and we intend that by the end of the tenure of this government, Meghalaya would be a $10 billion economy. The CM Elevate program has taken off in a huge manner. Arts and culture, which was always considered a minor department, today has been able to establish Freedom Singh Library at Dhaka, the Tagore Cultural Complex here at Shillong, and several other activities. The tourism department is busy on a daily basis. You have the MGMP, which organizes shows and engages roughly around 3,000 youngsters. We have about 15,000 people directly and indirectly engaged by the tourism sector. So these are major milestones, and in a single year for this to happen is certainly worth
The state government is conducting a safety audit of all the old buildings, including the heritage structures in the state, informing that Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has already instructed the Department of Revenue and Disaster Management to carry out the safety audit. Cabinet Minister and MDA2 spokesperson Paul Lingdo said the safety audit is expected to be completed in a span of 4 to 6 months. He informed that all the heritage buildings will also be part of the safety audit. Lingdo further stated that the State Central Library Complex will also be given a facelift, and the Chief Minister is laying the foundation stone of the rejuvenated library complex, which also includes elements of safety.
Well, this is a subject that actually belongs to the Revenue and Disaster Management Department. The Chief Minister has instructed the department to conduct and complete in a time-bound manner a safety audit of all buildings, especially old and Assam-type buildings, and we expect this to be completed in a span of 4 to 6 months.
Well, from the art and culture.
For instance, I can tell you that today the State Central Library Complex will be given a facelift. The Chief Minister is inaugurating, laying the foundation stone of a rejuvenated library complex later today. So that also includes elements of safety.
Meghalaya police have apprehended 3 individuals linked to the circulation of demand notes and the suspected regrouping of the Garo National Liberation Army GNLA in the Garo Hills region. The arrested individuals, identified as Sil Sangke Marak, Jilja Sangma and Suresh Sangma, were taken into custody as part of the focus operation conducted by Meghalaya police. Notably, Sil Sangke Marak, a former militant wanted by Assam police, had previously undergone rehabilitation. Meanwhile, Deputy Inspector General of Police TAP Claudia A. Lingwa informed that the door is still open for peace talk with the prescribed HNLC. With regards to the recent arrest of HNLC cadre Strongy Lingwa said that Strongy, who was part of the peace talk, was involved in extortion. Maintaining that the arrest would not affect on the peace talk, she said if one commits a crime, the law will take its own course.
And on the 25th of February 2024, we have received 1 FIR in Kolkata PS, and based on the FIR which we received, we have conducted investigations, and so far, till date, we have arrested 3 people in this regard, and the names of those people are Singsan Kemara from Risubelpara, Khata, and he is 40 years of age. Then we have arrested Tilja Sangma from Adokre, he is 40 years of age. Then we have arrested Suresh Sangma from Adokre only, he is 32 years of age. As of now, investigation is going on, and we have seized mobile phones from their possessions which were used in the crime along with SIM cards. So as of now, investigation is going on. Sri Sengsan Kemara is an ex-militant group. He has been rehabilitated, and he is the main culprit in this case in North Garo Hills. He has been wanted in Assam police as well. Assam court has given NBWA against him, and we will be handing him over to Assam police when the investigation is over in North Garo Hills.
The person had gone to Bangladesh, and that's also clearly understood. If he had wanted to surrender, he was always here in Shillong all the way. the police, the government was talking. So from our point of view, going back to Bangladesh and coming back from Bangladesh here, what does that imply? And I leave it to your own understanding. No, as of now, that is the only information where he was also arrested. We are still continuing. Definitely investigation will still be continuing. We will not stop in that line. The peace talk will go one end, but if anybody commits a crime, then of course we have to take action against them.
The Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council is contemplating to bring in a legislation to regularize the hosting of Monolith Festival every year and also preserve, promote and showcase the traditions and culture of Khasis. This was informed by KHADC Deputy CM Pinchangan N. Same while speaking to reporters following the final inspection of the Khasi Heritage Village at Moklang, which will be the host the upcoming Monolith Festival from March 7 to 9th. The council is holding the festival after a long gap of 8 years. Justifying the need to hold such festivals, AIM said that these festivals allowed the council to showcase the traditional ways of living and dressing. The festival will also highlight the traditional way of medication through herbs, along with folk songs and dances. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong will grace the inaugural function of the festival, while Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma is set to be present on the closing day.
Inam, ngalaban hawi kastin. Pendinam megai, karwai kasiau, kasyat kamesti, katem kaput, kumbau mendang kabam gadi, nanta kitiar kibangishna mangi, mo kikha kando bagi juai. Mbitang kata, mo kibabun kibenta, kibang haban showcase ni.
Minister in charge Arts and Culture Polindo today laid the foundation stone of the Tagore Cultural Complex at Rilbong, Shillong. Addressing the gathering, Lingdo said Shillong is not just a name, a city or an address, but it is a hub of culture, an icon of civilization, drawing the attention of the audience to the time when legendary figures like Rabindranath Tagore, Gurudev Tagore, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and many more had visited the hill state. Lingdo said it is not only befitting to remember the Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore, who wrote 3 of his books while he was in Shillong. Lingdo expressed pride in Shillong's artistic contributions despite its modest size, acknowledging the birth of numerous classics in arts, music and poetry and literature. The government's vision for the cultural complex is expansive, envisioning it not only as a haven for local Tagore enthusiasts, but also as a platform for global cultural exchanges between Shillong, Dhaka and West Bengal.
And completed his literature, his magnum opus, in 1936. Therefore, friends, Shillong is not just a name, a city, or an address. It is a hub of culture. It is an icon of civilization.
The absence of a health centre in the area has irked the residents of Langdong Dai, as they have to travel 38 kilometers to get to Ryangdo Health Centre in West Khasi Hills for medical treatment. Responding to the complaints, the KSU Nong Thrai Sepmi unit under the leadership of Kitbok Ryangtem, as the president met the district medical and health officer, West Khasi Hills Dr. E.G. Taryang Pajat, and requested her to set up a health sub-centre in Langdong Dai to address this issue. According to the KSU, the DMHO has assured them of taking the matter up with higher authorities. The Sports Ministry has revoked the suspension of the Paralympic Committee of India (PCI) with immediate effect. Conveying the reasons for its decision, the Sports Ministry said in a letter to PCI the main ground for suspension is being addressed and it will be hosting the 2024 World Shooting Para Sports World Olympic from 6th March to 15th March 2024 at New Delhi. The ministry in February this year had suspended the government recognition of PCI due to delay in holding the election after the expiry of the term of the Executive Committee of PCI and non-compliance with its guidelines. And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature 20.8 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 8.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning 26% and in the evening 29%. Forecast light to moderate rain is likely to occur at isolated places. And now for the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Rs 15,400 crore worth of projects in Kolkata, including India's first underwater metro rail service. MDA2 spokesperson Paul Lingdo highlights government's achievement in last 1 year, says state is on the right track to become $10 billion economy. Government conducts safety audits of all old buildings in the state, including heritage structures. 3 arrested in JNLA regrouping case, doors still open for talks with HNLC, says Meghalaya police. KHADC all set to showcase indigenous culture at Monolith Festival from March 7th to 9th. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.